Welcome to the System to Success show. On this show, we'll cover the best growth advice from top CEOs in North America and beyond. On each episode, your host, Jay Crutchfield, he's a former software engineer turned entrepreneur, created and maintained online marketing, online sales, and fulfillment systems for global brands. He offers non-traditional wisdom about business systems mastery, while his guests share the story of how they built their companies. Jay and his guests talk entrepreneurship, digital marketing, strategy, and business principles. But they also talk about what it means to be human with all the ups and downs, advances, and setbacks. And what he does is he takes his information and strategies that has helped catapult global brands and brings that to the small business owner to give them that advantage. Make sure to subscribe and follow for more of these business system mastery principles.
Today's episode, we're going to talk about which is better, organic posts or paid ads. Boom. This is the battle of the marketers on this side and on this episode today. And so we're going to be talking about is the organic posting on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, or even TikTok. Dun, dun, dun. Is it better than running paid ads on these platforms? And so just really talking about it on this side, let's just go through a couple stats that we've seen on that. So organic posting, meaning non-paid posting on these social media stats, on these social media sites, really on that organic, you're really targeting those warm audiences. And of course, with more engagement, it can, and being shared, it can get to outside of your network. But looking at the organic stats, according to the article by Hootsuite, or on the organic side for Facebook posts, the reach is about 5.2% of your audience, Instagram 9%, LinkedIn 5%, and those stats, Instagram and LinkedIn, are from Ignite Social Media. And TikTok, believe it or not, business owners, it's 118%, according to an article by Adweek. So looking at that TikTok side, you're not only reaching your audience, but you're reaching much more than your audience with using TikTok platform. So TikTok is a platform that is being used by business owners. All right. And so let's look at some paid ad stats. And looking at these stats, this is more on that cold audiences, meaning folks that really don't know nothing about you. So Instagram, Facebook side, that conversion, basically people seeing your ad and actually going to your landing page, that's usually about 1 to 2% on that click through. And then conversion side on landing pages, meaning someone gave a name and email or email address, that's only around 20-ish%, but we like to see around 25% or more. On many of our campaigns, we're seeing 35 plus% conversions. And then going from that landing page to actually viewing a webinar or some on-demand video, the show-up rate for looking at that, that's around 25-ish%. So looking at stats-wise, that's like 1 in 4 folks actually sticking around to watching a webinar or watching that on-demand video, right? And so looking at that, you're looking at these stats. Okay, which is best for me? Should I be running paid ads? Should I be doing organic posts? And the answer for me, I know people have their one way or the other many times. Me, I like to use conjunction and on these things. Why? Because with both, you can reach more folks and consistently. So if you stop running paid ads, that's the thing with paid ads. If you stop running paid ads, you're not doing any posting, you're not reaching anybody. And regardless if you choose organic or paid advertising, you still have to follow certain things on the marketing side for you to actually get any traction. So for instance, regardless if you're doing organic or a paid ad, you have to have a headline that's really going to hook people, that's really going to speak to people, right? You need to really be saying something that matters to them. And then in that, whether it's a video, whether it's the text, You need to have some messaging that speaks to a specific problem. Specifically, if the audience does not know you. If you tell them, you can assist them, hey, you want to know my secret strategy for realizing and hitting, having six figures in your business? They're more than likely they're not going to believe you. But if that person comes to you and says, "Hey, I know that you may have cut your arm right here, but here's a bandage, and here's how we can get that wrap for you." More than likely, they're going to listen to you. Why? Because you're helping them and assisting them with getting out of pain more than seeking pleasure. So most folks, they're looking to get out of pain. So think about you having different types of insurances, versus there's just the luxurious part of I call that luxurious, but the positive parts of, like, getting having multiple vacations within a month, something like that, assisting them with that. That's going to be more for the warm audience, right? And so you need to have that headline, you need to have that messaging, and then you need to close it off. A game winner. You need to close it off with a call to action, basically assisting people and saying, okay, you spoke to me. Now, what do I do from here? What do I do next? People need that guidance on what's the next step to take. Now, some people say, "Oh, wait, it's self-explanatory. I know that they should know that I want them to have an appointment with me. They should know that the next step is to buy my product or service." But you need to be specific with stating the fact. Here's what you should do next. Subscribe or opt in to get this free report, or to attend this webinar, or to book an appointment, book a strategy session. You have to be specific with that so that people know what to do next. Because if it's vague, you're not going to really get the results that you're speaking about. And so if your stats aren't what you want, it's, as my wife and I would say, you're lame if you blame. It's not about blaming the people. About taking responsibility, looking at the data. I like how my buddy Marquell says it. He says, "Hey, bring me the data, not the drama." not the drama. We don't want the drama. We want the data so we can make data-driven decisions. So on our take on this, we say posting on organic and doing paid advertisements is a good combination to really grow your email list and to grow your appointments on your calendar and to grow your revenue. So having that good combination. But if your headline sucks, if your messaging sucks, if your call to action sucks, then it won't matter. You'll be wasting a lot of money on the paid ads, or in organic, you're not going to be having too much engagement and people actually taking action, right? All right. So make sure, regardless if you're doing paid ads or if you're posting organically, and even doing both, make sure you have that headline that's specific, and make sure that messaging speaks to a specific problem, and that you have a call to action, that you're calling people, guiding them on what to do next. All right. So make sure you subscribe and follow for more.